So 45 RIP, that's probably the best. 45 AP, similar story, it's great. These two are probably, for 45, it's a close one. And these are sitting more like D tier. Yeah. Yeah. These are about the same. I'd say the LM, yeah, so the LM's a little better because it reduces recoil. The Hydroshock, which I don't see here, Hydroshock's alright too. I'd probably still, oh no, here it is. Hydroshock's a little closer to RIP. These are honestly basically the same though. But Hydroshock does do about 20 more damage, so that's a little better if you're going for leg meta. Alright, so I think we've done 9mm. Let's get these rifles out the way. Yeah, here we go. I want to do this M993 and stuff. Okay, here we go. First off, these are trash. Do not use these. Do not use these. This one, like, these are all trash though. They don't have pen, and the damage isn't great either. Especially not for how little the pen is. M993, this is busted. It's basically impossible to find though. M61, this is busted. I'm ranking these and how good they are. Yeah, I'd say like, that's a bunch of bullshit right there. Yeah, that's busted. M80s. And M62. So M62s are actually a little better than M80s. But the tracer will give you away, and they're also way more expensive, and they're not noticeably better. So the M80s are like, M80s are way better. M62, I can't recommend buying or using M62. Just stock up on M80 and use that instead. Might even bump it down here, just because the price for what it does is not worth it. Plain and simple. Okay, now we're gonna be moving on to Mp7 rounds. I like these a lot. We're gonna go with action. So I feel like with these, you do want to go AP. So I'd say AP is the best one. Yeah, I'd say I like the Mp7. I like it. So there's either AP or like, well, the other ones, they're about the same. Yeah. I'd say if you're not doing AP, go with the subsonic though. It helps with the recoil. You're just not going to be able to snipe with it, but that's fine. And yeah, these are all about the same though. FMJ. So this is pen. I prefer pen. This is the hollow point one though, so I will bump that down because this is hollow point. These are pen, lower recoil. Good pen, pure pen, AP pen, low damage. All right, I got through a lot of these. Let's get through these. So none of the we're going through like the PPSH rounds now. So none of these have good pen. So you either want damage or like recoil reduction. So like across the board, I'm not really a fan of these. They're kind of more like, they're kind of all around here. So let's say this AK one. This one reduces your recoil by actually a decent amount. So I'm probably going to throw that up here. There's also LRN, but that doesn't really matter. So yeah, these are kind of around the same. Reduces recoil, and they all do basically the same damage. Not great. Great, so let's move on to 5.56. That'll remove a lot of these. So M995, this is pretty good. One of the better rounds in the game because the pen goes through damn near everything. It's got 53 pen. You can craft it. Overall, pretty good. On the reverse end, we've got the the ones that don't pen. Where's the Wormageddon? Yeah, Wormageddon F tier. It has no pen. You do not want shitty pen on a rifle. That's gonna bounce off everything. Where's the hollow point? Yep, hollow point, no pen. I don't see a lot of the bad ones down here. M85 is pretty bad. So M86. These both are gonna bounce off of everything. It's pretty bad. Armageddon's pretty bad. I mean, it's like a rifle, but it's like when you use these, your gun is just neutered. Same thing. FMJ. FMJ is really bad. Do not buy it. I sell it on the flea. People buy it. It's bad. Don't buy it. All right, M885. That one is going up here. So these are the good rounds. 5.6, 5.5. I think I always get these mixed up. They're both about the same. 5.5's got a little more pen though, so 5.5 I think is a little better. Kind of hits that threshold for level 4 more. Okay, I think that's all that's all those types, looks like. Yeah, let's go through the 5.45 39. So this is Iglock. This has really high pen. This will go through slick. It's really expensive though. Kind of hard to find. Gives you more recoil, but it's good. And then we've got BS ammo. So, and I will say this in general, I'm not a fan of this caliber. I feel like 5.45 doesn't pack enough damage to work. It just feels really weak. I kind of hope it gets buffed. Something's a little off with it. That being said, the hollow point is trash. Yeah. US is trash. The T is trash. SP is trash. So this is all the low pen, mediocre damage stuff. PS is very okay. Not great. PRS, pretty sure that's trash. Yeah, PRS is really trash. No pen. PP got buffed. PP is like this sleeper one. BT, BP are good. It's kind of like that. Yep. And then FMJ, that's trash. I think we got all those out of the way. Yep. Great. Let's do 7.62. Actually, we'll do these first. We'll do the 5.7. You want to go with, usually want to go with pen here. So The S and the 193. This is the good one. So this has got 2 less pen, and it's got the got a good amount of damage. But what this also has got is recoil reduction, and it's got a lot of recoil reduction, not just a little bit. It's got 24 recoil reduction. So you want to go with SB 193. That's the best one. SS 190 is basically that, but knocked down 2 pegs. It's got good pen though. It's better for long range, so I'll put it kind of here. Besides the recoil, it's actually better, almost, besides the recoil. It does a little less damage, but that's it. We'll go in here. So this is trash. This is like hollow point. It does a lot of damage, but no pen at all. Did that go back? Yeah, this is the same thing. Hollow point, no pen at all. LF, yep, hollow point, even less damage. Bad pen, bad damage. This one's okay. L191, can't recommend it. Mediocre pen, mediocre damage, doesn't bring anything else to the table. Okay. Now we're moving on to 7.61 NATO, or sorry, no, we did that. 7.6239, rather. So let's just get this right out of the way. US is trash. I don't care if it lowers recoil. We'll put it in E tier because it doesn't have pen, and that is a big problem. It's got 30 pen, hollow point, even less pen, less damage. The only thing this is decent for is like wipe day, and you want to like leg to Gillo with an SKS. But if you're trying to do that, like, I got some questions for you. T45, this is actually, it's kind of like a budget PS. It's not that bad, but it's kind of bad. I'm just going to put it like here. PS is like kind of the dead average. I'm going to like literally put PS as like the C tier because this is like the staple round. And then BP is up here because it's busted. So BP will go through level 5 and it's got good damage. And it's basically got everything you'd want. Or we'll go like up to level 5. I think this is the AP. I don't see the MA AP. It's rare as shit anyway, so you'll probably never see it either, but it's going to go right next here to BP. So bear with me now because this chart's a little outdated. I also think this might be the .300, but I'm not 100%. I'm just winging a few of these. But okay, that's the rest of the rifle rounds. Let's do, yeah, we did 45. We did 7.6225. 7.6239 is done. .300 Blackout is done. Let's do 7.6254. I want to do that one. So the main thing to know about these is the one that used to one tap got nerfed, and I don't think it does that like at all anymore unless it fragments. So we're going off a pen. So SNB is pretty good. These tracers are they're like okay. They're kind of like M80s. They go through a decent amount. They're not bad. These tracers. So this is actually more expensive than the tracers. I think the tracers are a bit of a sleeper. I use them and they're pretty decent. No, only level 5 will stop them. They're not like amazing though, but they're not the worst. Yeah, I think this is a bit of a dated list because they're missing a few here. Okay, so this will be BT. Ignore the 7 and the 1. This is BT. BT is good. Worse than S&B. 7 and 37. I think this is like an old round. So this will be the BS. It says 7N1. Ignore that. We don't have BS. So this is the RBS. This is, I mean, it's basically the same as S&B. I'm actually just going to put them at S&B. And then PS. This will be PS. We don't have the real name. I don't know why it's 7 and 37. Getting that mixed up. But yeah, so this is just PS one more time. This is BT. Oh, sorry, this is BT. This is BS. Because we're missing those. So that's it for 7.62. Sorry that those got mixed up there. On to the next round. We're going to do the SP, the VSS rounds. I like those, even though they're not really that good. Fun to talk about. Actually, let's do the 9mm times 21 first. Let's see, where are the shrimp rounds at? I think I ignored the shrimp rounds. That's fine. Do the 9 times 18. We got to get rid of a lot of these. So none of these have good pen. So we're going off of damage with 9mm. So SP7, that's the best of the 9mm. PSV. PSV is okay because it can fragment, so it's actually kind of comparable. It's better. It has a much better fragment chance. So we'll put them next to each other. Where's SP8? SP8, 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 SP8. SP8 actually also has a high fragment chance, so I'd probably put it more like that because the fragment chance is pretty good. Yeah, and then the rest of these, yeah, the rest of the 9mm is not very good. They're all kind of equally bad. That's the pen. 7 and 31. Okay, sorry. This is oh, this is PB. Yeah, they changed this. This is the armor pen. So this one's okay. It's got 40 armor pen. It's kind of hard to find. You get it off Cultist, and it's got a lot of recoil. So personally, not too crazy about it. GT. These are also. Yeah, these are the tracers. So the 9mm is not very great, just across the board. So these are the shrimp rounds. I don't really use the shrimp, and with rounds like this, you shouldn't just don't use the shrimp. Use the 5.7. I'm not even going to put them up here. They stand down there. Okay, now on to the fun ones. Last but not least, we're on to the VSS. Where's it under rifle? I'm trying to find it on my chart real quick. Yeah, okay, yep, 9 times 39mm, great. So as for this, the BP is the best one, followed by, it gives you a lot of recoil. A lot of recoil, but it's worth it. SP6 is alright. SP5, I think that's trash. Yeah, SP5 is trash. It'll bounce off of a penis helmet. Don't even bother. I've done it before with the scav loadout. I've used this ammo. So you don't have to. Don't use it. You'll regret it. I tried to tap a guy, and I tapped him like twice, and he survived it. He was fine. I'm telling you right now, do not use SP55. If you do, leg people with it, but it just SPP is a little better. Yeah, it's like the worst usable round. And I think this is Blackout. Yeah, what is this? FMJ? Yeah. Trying to find this one. I'm pretty sure this is .300 Blackout Fmj, and I think the image is just scuffed. If this is, I'm just double checking it real quick. So, yeah, Blackout Fmj. So this is 30. If assuming it is, it has 30 pen and 60 damage. So that's not a very good amount of pen, and that's a very average amount of damage. So it's kind of the worst of both worlds. But anyway, this is the ammo tier list. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to keep all these ammos up here. Probably everything above B tier you want to hold on to. Everything around C tier and lower. Maybe around here or here, you want to like start thinking if you even want to hold on to these ammos. You know, if it's down here, sell it, get yourself the stash space. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. There's not a lot of good guides for ammo on Tarkov. There's a lot of confusing ammo types. So hopefully this lets you know like what to keep and what to get rid of. I see a lot of people run odd choices of ammo, and I want people to know what's meta, what's good. You know, don't use these memes down here. See you later.